And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM, using my adventures. When last we left, we had been involved in a clearing operation of chambers of the spymaster Irion, and you had elected to use a fireball to clear out a pack of giant wasps, and they went down very quickly. So now you are preparing to head into the next room. What is the marching order into the next room?
We pretty well have a standard marching order. I think that's safe.
I always ask just in case there's a deviation.
And that is this.
Yes.
That room appears empty.
It appears empty. It is empty.
So it is empty or it is not?
It appears empty was the
Appears to be
chosen
empty.
word. I would like to do an investigation.
Okay, what are you investigating for?
What's going on, and it doesn't matter because I've got just to see if there's any. Actually, I would like. If we can't see somebody, that means it would have to be arcane, right? Or
No.
Could possibly mean there's nobody there.
yeah. But I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing there, nobody there.
Okay.
I mean,
So you're just checking to see if there's anyone in there?
yeah.
Okay.
I had a 4, which is
Do I need it to check?
second.
I'm not saying I'll get a roll.
I get plus 6, so it's 10. Whoop. Those are coming down.
What are going down?
The
What?
egg cartons. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I can't tell what those
Yeah, I
are.
know. I just
Those,
was.
so I wasn't sure which stack of items you were referring to. Yeah. Okay. You said you got 4?
A 10.
10?
With,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what are you looking for?
I was looking to see if there's any themes. Empties.
Things as in
Items
items or traps?
or yeah. No, well, can I look for traps?
You can investigate for traps.
Okay, then I'd like to investigate the traps. So that would be. Oh, I got a 10 also.
Total of 10?
Yes, sir.
That's here for that.
Okay, let me double check to see. Yeah, I got a +0 in investigation.
You don't find anything out of the ordinary, but you see that the air is perfectly still. As the dungeon is holding its breath, waiting for you to make a mistake.
Yeah. Very certain.
So, as you enter, I'll have the rest of them make an investigation check. Oh, nobody finds anything.
Oh dear. I feel
So-
like we should probably have found something.
As Victor steps into the room, both of you to roll me a d20.
Do we add anything to this?
Okay. You hear a brief click as Victor steps down the floor.
Oh gosh.
And then a hissing sound. You see a hail of darts fly out at Victor and Elizabeth. Two against Victor do not hit anything, clanking off his armor and shield. One of the ones against Elizabeth hits her chainmail, the other one hits her right in the neck, just above the chainmail. She takes 3 points of piercing damage. She's been con save. Takes 1 point of damage.
Her tattoo doesn't help her.
You're right. With the absorbing tattoo, she does take 0 points of poison damage because I round the half down to 0.
Alright.
She takes 3 points of piercing damage. And you guys would like to check and see if there's anything else around.
Other than darts?
Well, that was a good start, right?
Not me.
Ooh, 12.
Okay. And for you?
Oh my.
On here you find a huh. You find a scroll inscribed with writing on it that says take a spell. No, sorry. Take the scroll, take the spell. If your enemy guesses well, and make your enemy, tell your enemy to guess well, sorry. Paraphrasing here. If they fail, cursed they'll be. But if not, they will be free.
Has this got a number on it?
58. Edra, you find a small painting showing a beautiful cottage on a lake.
Is it small enough to carry?
Yeah.
Is there anything written on the back or a sign or anything, like signed painting? Or anything
It's
like
signed Angmar.
that? Okay.
Are you taking it with you?
Well, my concern is if I touch it, it takes me there. Although I could use the R&R, I think I'm a little concerned about the painting.
So you leave it there?
I think I better. I
Okay.
think it's very attractive, but I'm in a room full of traps. I'm a little concerned about taking it.
I'm wondering about, I haven't picked up the scroll yet. I didn't fully understand the spell.
It says, take the scroll, take the spell, tell your enemy to guess well. If they fail, cursed they'll be, but if not, they'll be free.
My enemy will be free.
Well, in other words, free of whatever the spell is, I would suspect.
And evidently, it didn't affect me when I took it because he gave me the numbers, so I must have taken it, right?
I mean, if you
But I
don't
know
want to take it,
I don't know that I'll ever use it.
If you want to take it, then take it. If you don't, then just erase the number.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Quick question, if I am transported someplace, have you got a go find me kind of a spell? Go find friend?
What you could do is do an arcane on the picture.
Arcana check?
Arcana check.
And the safest thing to do. What's with that number?
What is magic?
Well, what's your positive? What's your number on?
Does it
It's not
matter?
going to be. I can do
No,
an
I mean,
arcana check.
what is
too.
your? It's not an automatic fail.
It's a +0 for me for Arcana, which is
One, yeah. What is magic? You don't. Magic.
Yeah.
They asked me to take a look at it and see. I've got +10 here for Arcana,
Okay.
so I've got an 18.
Okay. You're picking up a very strong aura of necromantic magic.
Doesn't sound like
I
something
think
you
I
want to touch.
I'm glad you were able to discern it.
Now, if we could,
It's very attractive to look at.
it might be a good escape thing if we could control when it would take us there, if that's what we would do.
And if we could control coming back. It's like take them to the moon.
Well, necromancy is usually not transportation. It's equivalent with life and death.
Right.
Yeah.
If it were something like transmutation or conjuration, maybe. If it were either enchantment or illusion, maybe it would be like a
Necromancy is
portal
not a
kind of
big
thing.
thing.
Necromancy is more like it's going to do either harm or good
Yeah.
to something.
Yeah, I think I'd rather not mess around with that.
So,
You're welcome.
next room then?
Yes, please.
I'm not right.
Get some more here. Show me which one we
good way.
Which one?
Little one.
The little one? Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna have to backtrack through it. I mean, if we do the other, I'll show you.
So as you open the door, you see a group of statues hunched in the corners of the room,
All corners?
and then one in the center.
Is the one in the center also hunched?
Hunched over, kind of just crouching.
Humanoid?
And that would be doing the term service, I think. So, I'll find that picture.
Ooh,
Oh.
definitely not.
Gargoyles.
Peaked. Yes.
Hmm?
So you peaked, yes. Alright. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
You've been failing most of the night. How about a good roll for No, that was not. Eight.
Boy. Okay. 25 to 20.
I think I said
So I got Fennon as an 18. Anyone higher than an 18? Okay, anyone higher than a 15? That's Victor. Anyone higher than a 5?
Yes.
I'm 8.
Okay, and I just remember I have my thingy here, and I actually have a marker, so I can actually put this together now. So it's fudge. So you were 8.
I'm 8.
Okay. Heather, you are
11.
and Elizabeth is a flat 2. Oh, ouch.
Who had 22?
Nobody.
2.
Oh.
2.
So, as you enter the room, as you all walk in, as the door closes behind you, the statue in the center of the room raises its head and shrieks at you. And all 5 of them are going to rush you, one at each of you.
Great. He's sleeping in his room.
Okay. So the one against Victor is going to make 2 attacks. They can miss. And I'm going to attempt to claw him. And miss. And the one against Finnan is going to attack. And that's a hit. Claw is likewise a hit.
What
So
happened to his uncanny dodge?
I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to halve the damage from the first one. So the first one is going to be 4 points of damage after the halving. And then the second one is going to be 7 points of damage. Then the one against Elizabeth is going to attack. That is a miss. That is a hit. So as it bites at her, she kind of clips its jaw with the haft of her axe, and then it swings around and claws at her. And that is going to be 4 points of damage to Elizabeth. And the one against Rongir. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh,
Shield, alright.
I think
So now you have an armor class of 24 with shield up. So the first hit will miss as you cast shield. Go ahead and knock one charge off the staff for that. Or 2 charges, sorry. 2 charges off the staff for that. Then that is also a miss. Edra, it's going to fly at you. Jaws snapping, and that is a 21 to hit. That is a 12 to hit.
12 damage.
12 attack to hit.
That one misses.
Then there is. That'll be 8 points of piercing damage from the gargoyle's bite. And then Finn is going to use Scimitar of Speed to attack. It's back. There's a hit. 22 will hit.
Wow, they're rolling well.
He deals 8 points of damage. I'm going to take this bonus action to attack again. 17 will hit for another 10 points of damage. So that's 10 points of damage. Okay. Then the victor is going to attack. Will hit for 12 points of damage.
Yes.
Second attack. Huh. $17 points of damage.
Wow. See, we're still working with the original movies.
Same one. Well, the one that he is fighting. They're both fighting separate ones.
So okay.
I'm not sure we have a choice about which one we fight in a way because they've moved in to attack us.
Well, no, you can move away to attack a different one. You will take an attack of opportunity. It is looking rough, by the way.
Oh, that's lovely.
A 15 will hit for 12. And the gargoyle goes in.
Yay.
He is going to use his second wind for his bonus action. Regain 19 points of healing.
Awesome.
And Edra, you're up.
Okay.
Rongir, you're on deck.
I'm going to take Hugh,
Okay?
and I'm going to Hugh
two-handed grip.
6. That's not bad. Okay.
6 points.
That's my guy. And I get, I'm gonna stick with just not casting my spiritual weapon at this point in time. We're gonna be able to smash, poke our way out of this.
Okay.
Smash.
As it falls to the ground, as the first one falls to the ground, crumbling into rock, you take a swing and hit, and you can see that it hurt, but it's not like seriously. You took a chip out of it. It's a nice like chunk out of it, but it's not like near death or anything.
Okay.
Rungir.
Well, I've got to believe that shocking grip is not going to have a whole lot of effect against a stone.
Okay.
Or a statue. It's brass.
Okay.
I never used it. I'm within, like, obviously the thing came and tried to hit me. Therefore, I'm going to do shotgun rounds.
All right.
The 21st. 18, what, plus
10.
28 hits?
Yes.
And then 3
No, 20 does not hit.
We must have the super. Oh, you must. The center guy must have come after you.
3d8.
Super gargoyle.
1, 7, 13.
Nice.
Staff's only good for 1 round, right?
Correct. It goes until the start of your turn. Or your next turn, technically. Elizabeth is going to attack. $14 misses. 25 hits for 8 points of damage. Third attack. 28 hits, 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Are these metal or are they're stone? Because you just said that.
None of them are wearing metal.
Q gets a +1 to damage and attack twice. I didn't add +1 to the damage. So he's at he's -7 instead of -6.
They are going to now launch their next round of attacks. One against Finn. Bite him again, and failed. That's a 17, which just hits him. That's 1 point of damage. That's and dodges uncannily.
Nice.
Then one against Victor's dead. The one against Elizabeth is going to attack. That's 21 is a hit. And 24 is a hit. That's 6 points of damage. 3 points of damage for a total of 9 points of damage to Elizabeth. As it chomps down on her shoulder and then just claws into her side. One against Rondir. He's going to attack you. Oh. What? Where are we having this? It is open wide as it swings past you. It stumbles off balance and exposes part of its back to your view. You can make an attack of opportunity against it. And with that, you would use the crystal staff like a quarterstaff attack. So you would make a melee attack plus your strength bonus
Yeah, I'm
With
not
the,
sure that, I don't know what the melee attack.
D20 plus your strength bonus,
Okay,
or your strength modifier.
Strength is plus
4, so you make a D20 plus 4 attack.
D20. Wow.
To see if you hit it.
Oh. 16.
Hits. So now you roll a D6, unless you're dual wielding, which you're not. So D6 plus 4. What you got? So 5
So
points of
it's a
damage
5.
is the one you got.
He's already got some damage.
And it is going to then attempt to bite you. Or did I already do that? Was
You
that your first?
didn't do
That
the
was the first
second
attack, yeah. So it's bite attack. Okay. It is going to deal 4 points of damage to you as it gets a natural 20.
4
natural 1
points?
to natural 20. 4 points of damage. Roll a
Right.
1 on the damage dice, double to 2 is now 4.
Well, I was just,
So you take
That
4
was
points of piercing
78,
damage as it
yeah.
sinks its teeth through the shield into your arm. As you swing the staff, its head snaps around and clamps down on your arm.
so, I didn't realize that I had any damage.
I didn't think you had, but
I've got, I don't know when that was written down as a problem, but, I didn't at the lake, so it must have been before. But I'm down to 74.
Edra, a 21 hits you, correct? That's 5 points of damage to you. And for its second attack, a 24 will hit you for another 5 points of damage. It clamps its jaws around your arm and slashes your leg on the backswing.
I'm not liking these guys.
No, they're not fun. Finnan is going to attack.
Oh, here's right.
Scimitar of speed. Oh, Finn boy. He whiffs his shot. Quite bad. But nothing adverse occurs from it, and he attacks him as his bonus action. Yeah, that's a 28 to hit. Plus. Oh, yeah, it's a plus.
This is a fairly small room. Is anybody kind of clear flanked?
Not at the moment. They're around us, more or less. As we came in, they kind of swarmed us from the outside.
I just was trying to.
Yeah. If you move around them, you may get flanking bonuses. Well, it says it's +9, so we're going with that for now. I don't understand why, but it's a +9 weapon. Or it's a +9 to his damage. I don't understand why, but we'll roll with it. I think it should be a +7, but I don't. Mathematically, it should be a +7, so I'm going to treat it like a +7 for now.
Okay.
Because it's a +2 weapon, +5 dex, 7. I don't know where it's going to be.
Does the book say +9 or is it?
No, it's the calculation on D&D Beyond for his attack bonus.
Interesting.
The attack bonus is +12, which is dex plus proficiency +2. It's 12. And then it's D6 plus, it should be +7, but it's +9 on here, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I'm going to try and keep this mathematically honest despite whatever screw up D&D had.
No typos are not possible.
So that's 13 points of damage to that one. And Victor is going to turn on the one that is attacking Elizabeth. Because they're basically fighting back to back at this point, so he's just going to kind of roll around to her left. Right, sorry. And whatever. He's going to roll around to one side of her, just kind of moving around her, and attack the one that is fighting her. Oh, child. You got messed up. Gargoyle.
Okay. Shouldn't have attacked Elizabeth with Victor fighting you.
You just got 21 points of damage on it.
Hello.
That was his first attack.
Yes.
Nat 20 max out damage dice.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
26 is still hit for 9 points of damage. And for his third trick, 5 and 10. Wipes it out
Yay.
as it crumbles to stone. Chunks on the floor, just like masonry. And Edra, you're up. Ronger, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna chalk away this with my view.
Good.
So I get plus 10 plus 1 because this is
So-
it says I got plus 1 on the attack and plus 1 on the damage. Not that I
So you've got plus 4 strength, right?
yeah.
Plus 5 proficiency bonus. Proficient with battle axe, so plus 9, plus 1 is 10.
Okay.
And then you'll have plus 5 on the damage.
14
14,
plus 10 is 24.
24 will hit. Wait, why is... Yes, sorry. 14 on the dice, 10 on the... Yes,
10
24 will hit.
3, and you say plus 5. So
Should be plus 5 because D6, or it's D8 plus your strength modifier of 4 plus 1 for the battle axe is 5.
okay, so it's
8 points of damage.
good. I like that better.
Okay.
I'm liking melee distance.
I'm not liking melee distance.
I am in melee.
Oh, I think so. I'm liking melee distance.
That's your like in melee distance,
I
yes.
get it.
I thought you were saying I'm liking melee distance, and I was like,
Which
say
means
so. I mean, props to you for liking doing that.
I can't use Ray of Frost.
You can use it on another one, but it will be fired at disadvantage because of the gargoyle in your grill.
Yeah, that's.
There's a gargoyle in my grill. So, shocking grasp or staff.
Staff.
All right.
Wait a minute. Shocking grasp.
Has a higher attack bonus and a higher damage bonus.
Yeah, and yeah, that's. I'm going with that.
What'd you get?
I have no idea. It went into the shadows. It's a dark die. I can't even find this. Let's see. 16.
Plus 10 is 26 will hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 19.
29 will hit.
No, I'm sorry. It is 19. Giving you it with the tap.
Oh, yes, 19 will hit.
Okay. And then I need.
Oh, I'm sorry, 19. No. Yes, it will hit. That's it. One of these days, though, I'm going to be like, oh, 19? No, I'm sorry, that doesn't hit.
I'm gonna cry.
One of these days, I'm going to say 23 doesn't hit.
Oh man.
It's D6.
3d8 for the,
I'm trying to find my game.
add a minute ago to
Just a
execute
square
the
box.
shocking grasp.
It's what?
Your square black lid for your shaker to your left, to the left, to the left, up there, nope, up there.
Oh, it's up there. I can't see that because it's so dark. It blends in. Okay. 2. 8. 11.
Okay. It's looking bloody. Well, not literally bloody, but bits and pieces of it are chipping off. There's cracks showing.
It's looking a little sandy.
It's looking a little cracked.
That's good.
Then Edra, you're up. Sorry, Elizabeth's up.
This is the first time that I've used the staff.
Yep. 19 with 8 points of damage to the one attacking. How do we say? She can either help you, or she can help them.
She's
can
already
help
killed
you.
hers.
Huh?
Did she kill hers? Oh, Victor killed
Victor
hers.
killed hers, so she's
Right.
got no target right now, so she's going to turn around. She can either help you or she can help finish and attack you. Your gargoyle, because I'll protect the hero.
Yeah.
It's 8 points of damage to yours, Edra. Huh. So as she cannons into it with her second strike, she deals 10 points of damage. No, sorry, she deals 15 points of damage.
Oh, yes.
And as she slams into it with the follow through, it tips over. It is now prone. Meaning, the final attack is made at advantage. 23 hits, 14 points of damage. As she knocks it over, she raises her axe and smashes down it, shattering it into 100 pieces.
You will take it. That's fabulous.
So, that's another one down. One bites to something. Another one turns to dust.
Bit me.
And another one's gone, and another one's gone, and another one turns to dust. So, the one on Finnan is going to attack him. Miss. And miss.
Yay.
So I'm going to attack you around here. That's a miss. Yeah, I don't think a 12 will hit you. And Finnan is going to maneuver himself around his opponent. So he's flanked against the other 2/3 of the terrible trio. And his attack at advantage. 23 hits. And that's 12 points of damage. And because he's got a non-incapacity on 5 feet of his opponent, dice range.
Oh, yes.
So 13, 23, 24, 26, 31, 36, 40 points of damage, or slashing damage, as he just turns into this little, like, 3-4 foot high dervish,
Wow.
and then just, it's like those videos you see on the internet, like those oddly satisfying videos where they're just like slicing something as it comes through.
Yeah.
He's just chopping it from the knees down as it just falls into his blade
Wow.
and just absolutely demolishes it. And then he's going to use his bonus action. He's going to move for the rest of his movement to get on the backside of yours and use his bonus action to attack an advantage. That's the long dice. Five hits for 10 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
On yours, it's looking bad. There's like massive chunks that are just cracking off. Okay. Victor's going to move around. 22 for 8. 18 for 9. And 14 misses, but it doesn't matter. At that point, it's pounding level.
And jackhammering the dust.
He's just kind of slashing. He finishes the form, and the final stroke just kind of cuts through the falling rubble as it disintegrates.
I don't know.
And then there were none.
And then there were none.
Do we know what it was that they were doing?
Make a history check.
19.
Okay.
Do I need to add something to that to make it better?
Whatever your history is.
I've got 21.
Okay.
Oh no, never mind. That's not my history. It's 19.
Okay. Gargoyles are typically sentries, torturers, or guardians, typically of evil variety, as their naturally cruel nature and their creation by the evil prince of elemental earth, leaving shards of broken rock wherever he treads his plane, and imbuing them with slivers of sentience that over the long years grow into gargoyles. So it is likely that they were here guarding something, or torturing something, or killing something. They have a naturally cruel nature and enjoy inflicting pain and suffering on sentient creatures.
Are they more than just a sliver of sentient now that they've grown into a gargoyle? Are they?
They're sentient enough to possess the nature that they have. Not hugely intelligent, but they are intelligent enough to want maximum carnage with minimum effort. So that's both of you. Yeah, those are those.
That's interesting.
I feel like I'm not sure what if we should try and figure out if they're guarding something in this room.
Roll investigation
If they're
check.
guarding.
Roll an investigation check
Ooh, natural 20.
for total of.
Oh, I don't think my investigation's
Okay, so 20.
29.
Okay.
I get a plus 10 on
Yeah,
investigation.
they don't appear to be guarding anything in here except potentially access to the door beyond. Or they've just been told to wait here for something. There doesn't appear to be anything in this room that they are deliberately guarding, per se. It's actually pretty sparse. Except for some room furniture in the corner, and it doesn't appear to be anything obvious. On to the next room then?
The L.
Mac?
The
This one?
Tetris is.
Okay. That room appears to be empty. As you enter the room, you look around, you don't see anything sitting in the room. And Finnan's quick check for tracks does not turn up anything.
Is the what?
Quick check for traps does not turn up anything in the room.
I would like to do, I guess it would be an investigation to see if there's anything that is there that we can't see. I know if that's our thing.
Investigation.
15.
18.
Okay. Around here you find a wand
Wow.
with the insignia free action on it.
Free action.
Free action. Edra, you find a wand of disarmament.
What's the number?
Oh, sorry. For here it's 60, and then Edra's is 68.
And was that 3 or free?
Free.
And it's free what?
Action.
Or action.
I can stop, or you
No
can
such
use them.
thing.
What?
I can either stop, or you can use
No,
the
that's-
things I give you
Yes, exactly.
instead
I'm
of
not
sitting
sure.
on them and wondering what they do.
Oh,
Well, I don't remember what 162 was.
Cone of coal.
Cone of coal is C-O-L-E or C? I don't know what coal is.
There's no way to find out.
Usage. Yeah, and I don't want to be any other.
Well, that's why you have too much stuff. That attitude right there.
Well, every time I use something, it hurts somebody or me.
When was the last time you used something different?
When there's something that like paralyzes me, or no, I ended up shooting. It was pointing at somebody in our group. I can't remember what it did.
And I remember a rogue doing some pretty strange stuff on the other campaign. But
yes.
So that's a free action, which may mean that I can wait it and have an extra action. I hope. I may take you know, 2 fireballs if we ever get to we're using those.
all right,
Well, if you try anything.
you used a fireball last
I
time.
know, I did. I was getting close as people were getting damaged by these to try and do something.
And they're all pretty high. Or cast pretty high. Spell mill and sculpt around everyone. Otherwise people will think it's
I
hurt.
have to do 5.
Yeah.
And-
Freedom, we don't have the horses with us.
Yeah, really. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Next room then.
Yes.
So you're back in the little room.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Where are you going?
We've got to go to the lower one.
This one?
And
Alright. So as you approach the door.
this is our 9th room.
Oh, really?
It does not appear to be inhabited.
Do we see?
And Finnan's going to do his check for traps.
Let's check. Not traps.
Oops. Now, shall we check and see if there's anything else hiding in there? Or if we're walking around in there?
Well, if we were going to want to go through there, but have we entered yet?
Yes, you're in the room.
And nothing happened. What is it? Investigation 23.
What number is this?
It's 9. I've got 18.
Okay. You said what?
23.
Around here, you find a wand of burning hands. It's got a little insignia on the flat handle of a hand reaching for a money bag.
The insignia is like
So it's got 81. And then Edra, you find a wand with an insignia of a great axe on it.
it's got a number.
26.
Interesting.
Proceeding on as you enter the next room.
So we're going from here to here.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm trying to remember whether we were here or here.
Number 9 from there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going into this room here.
I suggest. Oh,
Make a perception check.
perception is also 10, right? Can't be. Oh, that's persuasion. Perception plus 6, so it's 21.
Okay. You feel a breath of cold on the back of your neck. And you roll for initiative.
I'm sorry, you dropped the voice slow.
Roll initiative.
Each of us feel that, or just me?
Both of you. Elizabeth, I'm going to follow. Okay. I got this. Victor is 23. Damon is 24. Elizabeth is at 3.
So very fast.
You two are
I'm 12.
8.
so. As you are momentarily frozen by the breath of cold on the back of your neck, Finnan spins around and slashes with his scimitar at what appears initially to be nothing behind you. Woofs it. Only how does he ever whiff it? He's going to bonus action slash again. He does manage to hit it with 11 points of damage.
Do we recognize this thing? I mean, we can't see it, but we...
Well, when was the last time you fought something that was invisible?
Way back in the mine, right?
Not the mines. The barrow.
Oh, that's right.
recall as you hear the hiss of steel through something behind your head, and a gust of air washes over you. You remember that feeling. Make a history check. Well, with 18, you'll remember the feeling of that as you battled something in the barrow of Lady Algandar, and Title's message of I'm being chased.
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
finding out that the guardian of that was an invisible stalker.
Yes.
And Victor is going to attack as well. What the heck? He's going to attack two-handed. He's going to sling his shield and attack two-handed. He does manage to hit
Yay.
for 9 points of damage in his first attack. Second attack.
You dealt the damage, right?
Huh?
And you did already deal the damage, right?
Yes. That is 29 for 12 points of damage. An 18, no, sorry, an 11, no, 13, sorry, will not hit. So, he whiffs his last strike.
So it's me.
No, it's not.
Oh.
And you see suddenly Victor's head slams sideways and a trickle of blood flies from his burst lip as something hits him in the face. He takes 15 points of damage.
Strength.
So that he takes 5 more points of damage. And you're rolling a d20.
Wait. 4.
Roll again.
Two. This is going from bad to worse.
Finnan takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage. No having because he can't see it. So he can't only dodge and he can't only see.
Addition. Uncanny sight.
That would be either true sight or double sight, and hasn't been yet just yet. Takes another 8 points of bludgeoning damage. You just see him get just mollywopped across the head. Then it is your turn, Edra.
Well, I'm going to pass. Heal. So heal it.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
15 plus 10 would be 25. 13 plus 10 would be 23.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay. So that means 8. Oh, actually,
around here? What are you doing?
I'm trying to decide.
You're not in melee distance, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, I was thinking Ray of Frost. So I'll try that.
Make a ranged spell attack with disadvantage. So d20 plus 10 twice, take the lower roll.
$14.
And you get one.
Roll the dice again for me.
13.
You missed. Badly. But nothing adverse came from this. Elizabeth's going to come charging in. Attempt to this thing. She does not. Wait, how many does she not? Oh boy.
Oh man.
Her first strike. A gust of wind blows tomb dust into her face, and she is blinded. 16 will still hit despite being blinded. So a blind swing managed to catch her for 14 points of damage.
Let's just start hitting people blind.
She's awesome.
22 hits for 8 points of damage. And that was her second attack, third attack. No, that was her third attack. She went blind on the first one. She was blind at the second one, she blinded again. So that's Finnan. Finnan is going to attack. Misses. Bonus action. 15 hits. Double check sneak attack here because I want this to work. Another enemy of the target is in 5 feet of that enemy is contested, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. Frick!
You don't have disadvantage on attack roll?
You don't need advantage on the attack if you have a non-cap ally within 5 feet and you do not have disadvantage on the attack. Which he does. So. It's a hit, but it's only 10 points of damage. You can't get sneak attack on an invisible enemy.
We can dream, can't we?
I tried.
Yes.
I looked and
I was trying to think of, we don't have anybody having any reveals.
yeah, we do. I know one of you do. Who has Fairy Fire? One of you has Fairy Fire. Because somebody cast Fairy Fire on the Invisible Stalkers the last time we were playing.
Was it Tybo?
Was that Delaz?
Yeah. Because I don't have Fairy Fire.
It could have been Delaz Montini. The captain of the Twinkle.
Yes, that's what it was.
Drat!
Yeah.
There's a Drow spellcaster when you need one.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Drat!
Yeah. 'Cause
Well,
that's
I
what-
just, you know,
Drat!
But is it like would anything like I'm just kind of grasping at straws here, thaumaturgy like bounce, like echo locate it or something like that? I'm trying. I know. But
no.
can I
However,
blow smoke at it and outline it?
Given the magical nature of this creature, it's essentially an air elemental. So an elemental creature probably would not be as affected by something like that.
What if we threw dirt bounce off and show us sort of a
not enough to negate the disadvantage. The only thing that I know of that does that is either see invisibility or wait a minute. This is not the time to do it, but I'm so tempted. Victor has a potion of invisibility.
So if he took it, he could see the guy?
No, but they can't see
They
him.
can see him.
The invisible condition stipulates that the invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or special stuff. For the purpose of hiding the creature is held obscured. Blah blah blah. Attack roll against the creature have disadvantage. The creature's attack rolls have advantage. So if two invisible creatures attack each other, their disadvantage and advantage, respectively, cancels the other's advantage out. And the disadvantage and their advantage cancels out the disadvantage they have against their opponent. So technically, two invisible creatures fighting have normal attack rolls against each other. It's not the right time to do this. This is not the time to use an invisibility potion.
No,
but it'd be
because-
funny as all heck
Yeah.
to fight an invisible creature by
Becoming
like
invisible.
downing an invisibility potion and then fighting on equal terms.
At that point, I would want to give Victor my attacks, but I can't do that. Actually, there are a lot of times that I'd like to give Victor my.
So-
There's a lot of times he would like to give me a fireball.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with that regard, one thing that you could theoretically do if you weren't interested in going all the way as a level 20 wizard would be to take one level in fighter the next time you level up, and then you would get action surge, which means you can cast 2 action spells for your turn. You can action cast, bonus action surge, second action spell. So, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying for both of you, if you're not interested in going all the way to level 20, it's something to think about, but that's something you can do. So, whose turn is it anyway?
I just had mine. Roger, did you do anything?
No,
yet?
Roger's on deck.
Yeah, so I'm done with mine.
Somebody needs to pick up Fairy Friend. If you can pick it up at some point.
Yeah.
I'll check the Wizard's spellbook here real fast and see if,
You're
while you're deciding what you want to do.
I'm sure it's someplace in here.
While you're deciding what you want to do, I'll
You're
check
next,
things.
right? Or- I'm
Nope, you're up.
You're up.
Oh.
Yeah, pick it up for now.
Oh, I thought you said I was on deck. And
Yeah, and then she did her stuff.
Okay, we're gonna do Ray of Frost
Alright.
again.
Sucks. Bards can get it.
Hmm?
Druids can get it. What'd you get?
I'm adding 10 on, right?
Yeah.
13.
Fortunately not.
I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Yeah. Bards and warlocks can get it. I mean, bards and druids can get it.
So neither of us
Not
can do
doing
it.
it.
Oh.
Unless you've got some kind of ability that allows you to take spells from another class's spell list. We're out of luck on that. Unless we add a bard or druid to our party, which at this point that's getting a little out of hand.
That's a lot of people.
Tell me about it. Like, I'll be frank here. I'm like of two minds about this campaign. Part of me wants to do nothing more than get this over with, so I can stop Jaegering 3 characters,
Yeah, I guess.
and then try and like get some more people on the show.
Yeah, I agree.
Part of me is like, I never want this to end because these are my people. Trouble Trio is my people. So, you missed a Ray of Frost. Elizabeth's gonna come charging in again and attempt to slice the air and literally draw blood from the wind.
Really?
It's a miss. 20 total, with a natural 20 on the second roll. It's 20 total, not the natural 20. For 6 points of damage. I'm so angry.
When you're at disadvantage, rolling two nat 20s would be,
This is the only way you can get a nat 20.
I mean, that would be extraordinary.
Say hello to extraordinary.
Really? Woohoo!
29 points of damage.
Well, hello.
And it's Finn's turn. Finn is going to use the disengage action and jump back away from them and put his back on the wall, trying to get out of the fight. So he's tired of getting hit. Yeah, 14 just hits, and that's 3 points of damage. And Victor is going to spin around towards the one that was attacking him.
The one?
Right there.
I'm sorry, you the one?
What do you mean the one?
Well, if there's a V1, then there's more than one there.
Well, Victor and Finn both got attacked twice, so unless this thing can attack
Oh.
4 times from 2 different
Okay.
directions,
Okay.
there's obviously at least 2 of them in the room from the way that the 2 guys got attacked.
That was the first
Only the one guy saw.
thing that hadn't occurred to me.
it. 12 misses. 24 hits for 9 points of damage. What?
Well, I was just thinking that magic missiles you can't use because you can't see him.
Well, let me double check the wording on that. Because that may be our saving grace. Creature of your choice that you can see within range.
That's what I thought it said. But what I was thinking is, if it was magic missile, okay, fine. Except I gotta be able to see them, which means I would probably by default hit one of our guys. Because, or I'd
12
have to
points of
blanket
damage.
the whole room. Because there's no roll for the attack, that's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. This Finnan slices his hand. Suddenly, his sword slips out of his sweating hand and flies 10 feet away. It clangs against the far wall. It is going to attack him. That is a 24 to hit. It's 10 points of damage to Victor. He just gets cold cocked in the face. It's another 24 to hit with 4 points of damage. Pedro, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
There appears to only be one left in the play.
Oh, that would be nice.
From the way that Victor was the only one that got hit, and he only got hit twice.
Okay, very good. So that's true. So I would say I'm going to
Okay.
7 plus 10 is 17.
Disadvantage. It's invisible.
Oh no, 9 plus 10 is 19.
So 17 will hit.
Okay. So, throw a little. 5. Oh, I thought 70 for a second there.
You did get 8.
Well, actually 6. Oh. Right, just 5 plus. How much of the attack? Extra?
No. 10. It's plus 5.
Yeah, okay, so I got 10. Sweet.
Points of damage. That's good. You feel. It's
It's
like. Well, slicing through this creature is like slicing through like thick silk almost. You feel some brief tugging of resistance, but it's not enough to slow your blade down appreciably.
But you
feel
know
it.
it's there.
You hit something.
Right,
You
right,
can't see what you've hit.
right.
It's like it feels like slicing the wind. Like the wind is pushing back for just an instant.
So we don't really have a sense as to whether it's strong or weak or weaker or anything.
Right here?
Their house.
Send it. Incidentally, just so you're aware, not telling you to do anything different, but just that if you hit with Firebolt, it won't catch anything else on fire. Firebolt.
Oh, firebolt. Why?
Because it's hitting a thing. If for example you shot at Finnan and you hit Finnan, it's not going to light the wall on fire.
Okay.
If you miss, there's a certain percentage chance that it will light it may light something else on fire.
I was not using it because I didn't want to damage the room.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
I've been
If you hit
But I have
if you hit the wall, then it will damage the wall. If you hit the creature you're fighting, it will damage the creature, not the wall. It's not big enough, it's not potent enough to do area damage. And I know it sounds like I'm baiting you into using Firebolt.
No, I'm just trying to decide. I've been rolling so low on my attacks that I'm not willing to risk a
Well, there's like a 25 to 30% chance that you hit the wall if you miss.
I'm gonna go
But
for the.
It's that low because you're aiming your incantation at an area you're estimating. So
I'm gonna. I've got to do it with 2.
it's like a 0% chance of hitting anything other than that most of the time because you can see the thing you're aiming at. So you're like, it's kind of like a radar proximity fuse, like it's an elevation kind of a thing. It's like in a certain distance out and then set it to go off.
I would have used it against the gargoyles. I'm still gonna go with this one.
Alright.
Well, 29.
Why are there Christmas?
25.
25 damage?
Huh?
25 to hit.
I have to roll twice.
Yeah, 25 will hit.
And then I have to roll 3 d8s.
Yes.
9. 13. It's all good.
Elizabeth's going to attack. She's no longer blinded, but she's still fighting an invisible creature. So, a 19, she hits for 15 points of damage. And a 16 will hit with a natural 20 on the second, being one of more infuriating rolls of the night.
Yes, exactly.
For 7 points of damage. 15 hits for 17 points of damage. And Finnan is going to fire an arrow across the room in the general vicinity of where he thinks this thing is. Again, the arrow seems to slow for just an instant before crashing through and hitting the far wall. But you feel a vague zephyr in the room for just an instant before it all goes dead still. It appears that whatever that these invisible stalkers are probably no more.
Would they run away to go heal someplace, or would
Not
they?
likely. Invisible stalkers are one of those implacable sentries. Kind of like gargoyles, but nice.
Seriously, they have not been very nice.
Won't get the satisfaction of seeing them.
So,
So we were here, right?
room 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're moving. You're in this room right now. What do I do?
Yeah. Here.
The room's empty.
Hmm?
The room is empty.
I'll believe that.
All right.
Nothing out of them.
You've been really, hurt in some empty rooms.
19.
I've got 10 on investigation. All but 13.
Okay. You find. Oh. That's right. You find a wand of free action.
Oh,
I've got one of those, don't I?
59. Roger. You find it's not
I've got to start writing things on paper for this kind of stuff because I keep wiping them out when I turn pages.
you find a mostly empty container of vegetable oil.
I only want animal fats.
What would you guys like to do?
Hmm?
What would you guys like to do next?
Well, I suppose we need to move on.
All right.
into the jaws of death.
We went down, right? So, here.
You'll be going here.
Gotta get that one too. That's the, I had something worked out in my head where down without backtracking, but we're gonna have to backtrack because whoever devised this was canning it.
So who's opening the door?
Hmm? I'd like to have Finn and Caster look for traps before we.
So Fennon is reaching around and looking at the door and kind of stops. And very slowly pulls his hands back. And begins rummaging for his thieves' tools. And you see him disassembling a small spring-loaded needle from inside of the keyhole. With enviable dexterity.
Yes, he does have dexterity.
Let's see, this is interesting. does not appear that the room is trapped.
It's already
It
trapped.
does not appear that there is anyone in the
Hmm?
room.
What's that?
It does not appear that there is anyone in the room.
And it was booby trapped.
Yes.
So there must be something of interest or value, or is there just being misdirecting us for some reason?
I have found that our GM is fairly careful in his choice of words, and he didn't say there isn't any,
This is quite true.
which he did in the previous one. He says there doesn't appear to be.
Absolutely correct. I think a spring-loaded trap kind of tells me that there must be
A perception check to determine the presence of life.
20. Let me see.
Nobody is in the room.
Nobody's in the room. I get
And
plus
there are
5.
no traps according to Finn.
No traps.
Nobody, nothing. Nobody up top of the room. Nobody.
The 25, you determined there is nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Okay, okay. So we move on.
Okay. So next ring.
We were here, right? So, actually, if we go
Wait a
here,
minute.
huh?
6, 11, 12.
So we're
here.
there?
Yeah. So you're in this room right here.
Okay.
You need to go here.
Outside the small one.
Yeah, that's outside.
It's close to the. It's not outside. It's on the out.
Thought we were leaving for some reason.
Nothing appears familiar.
Roll again. 19 plus 5, 24, nothing at all, huh?
Nothing alive.
2 rooms. Dead bones, nothing at all.
Just some ruined furniture.
Okay.
Next room.
We were here. There's only one place to go with the back end. Actually, if we go back through here, we can go to this one.
You going here?
Yeah, we'll go through this way, and then we come out. We'll go backtracking.
As you open the door, you hear the annoyingly familiar groans and shuffling that mark the plus the graveside stench that marks the presence of the undead.
Oh, peachy.
The room is packed with zombies. Roll a stealth check.
Okay. Come on, baby. Oh, 19. Haha, I've done that in stealth in years.
And
Wow,
15.
Elizabeth actually made a good stealth check.
Yeah, but I got 19. I haven't done that in
But
years.
and you don't have disadvantage because you have a mythical chainmail.
Right.
15.
Alright.
Elizabeth got what?
No, this is not initiative. This is
Oh,
a
that's
stealth
right, that's
check.
right.
It appears that the zombies have not noticed your presence because you cracked the door with this.
I want to fireball all of them.
Thank you.
You get a surprise round. Roll for initiative. For initiative, then you take a surprise round, and
You get a full surprise
you
round?
get a full surprise round.
Cool.
Then they take their turn on the following initiative. That's the way surprise round goes.
Yeah.
I finally read the Dungeon Master's Guide and Player's Handbook deeply enough. Oh, God.
6.
Total?
Ouch,
Yep.
we need you higher than that.
Okay.
Can everybody hold their action and let him do that?
They're going to hold their actions. We're going to have a lot of held actions going on here, going on real fast.
Okay,
Finn
so
and
I'm
Victor,
I'm
Elizabeth
trying
are
to
what?
figure out what level. We're getting close to the end of
The
this
room is
adventure.
packed, he says.
Hmm?
The room is packed.
It is also small enough that you can probably get every single one of them.
Yeah,
with a single fireball.
I'm trying to decide whether I've never used a 7th anything,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to use that. I don't want to blow up the whole place.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to owe another favor, regardless.
No,
of
you're gonna
whether-
owe. Yeah, you're gonna owe one. You're gonna owe him a total of 2 favors, regardless of how much damage you do to a certain point. Across a certain threshold, he just won't give you the information to totally ruin this place. But within
we're
a
not gonna
certain
do that.
within a certain threshold
Right.
of destruction, he's going to just kind of.
Zombies don't. I'm trying to remember how
Yeah,
much
makes
damage
sense.
they can take.
That's going
So,
yeah.
and
You want
this
to know,
one
give me a minute to
is.
find it. Do you want to know or you don't really
I
want to
do
know?
want to know. I'm just thinking out loud.
Well, then I will wait. I don't know whether it's always the same, but we have killed them generally speaking in the 30 to 45 range.
This is a 3rd, which is 8. I'm going to go with a 5th. And I
And
have
you
to
two
attack
are.
on
At
this, or?
what is your initiative roll was 6?
Yeah.
Mine was 15.
I can't. I've been so long. With fireballs.
I make it.
You
You,
make
you roll
six.
the damage. I roll the saves.
Okay, so I've got to roll every one of these.
For a 5th, you got 10d6. Going on.
Yeah, there's 10 in here. Ooh.
I don't know if I can those guys.
6.
So, Victor, Edra, Elizabeth, and Finnan are all in front of you. So I'm assuming that we're all holding our actions. Edra, describe what you're holding for and what your trigger is.
I think I'm gonna. Well, let's see. I can't do anything to a whole bunch of them, really, can I?
Check out your high level spells.
Oh yeah, I've got that fire blaster, something like that. What is that one? What's it? What's that? Oh, it's fire. Flame strike. Is it really flame?
Check it. I don't remember.
40-foot high cylinder. 10-foot radius. Dex, yeah, 46 fire damage. I think we would probably.
Does it specify whether anything gets lit on fire by this?
So many choices.
Shut up.
No.
Quickly check this real fast because Fireball specifies that any flammable objects that are being worn or carried get ignited. Struck. So what it says here is a vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in the location you specified. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range from this must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 4d6 fire damage and 4d6 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Right. And that's what it says.
There's no mention. Whereas with Fireball,
Right.
the fire spreads around corners, it ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
So what I
You're
envision.
using God
very
Fire.
directed-
He's using Mage Fire.
Yeah, right. So this is very,
So-
very contained and
Well,
directed on.
not only that, but it's not Mage Fire. Mage Flame, which is what he's producing with Fireball, is essentially material fire.
Uh-huh.
What you're producing is divine fire.
Okay.
And it's specifies divine fire in this description of the spell. So, no, it wouldn't.
Cool. Guess what?
Whereas,
Holding
for
it.
example, with Firestorm, which I think is one of your 7th levels, the fire damages objects in the area and ignites flammable objects not being able to carry. If you choose plant life in the area, is unaffected by the spell. So
Right.
that's Flame Strike.
Right.
That's Firestorm.
Firestorm.
Flame Strike is different.
Okay.
So you can hit up to 4 creatures on the ground.
You know the room is packed?
I'm not sure what pact is. It's a.
Well,
But-
there's like a lot of them.
Right. So
Is-
wouldn't they be occupying more than 10 foot of space each or 5
So,
foot of space each?
yes and no. I'll make an exception for this one, but under normal circumstances, a creature can't occupy the same 5-foot square as another creature.
I don't make any exception.
Um,
That's okay.
You can't make a pact in as size room.
Huh?
How big is the room?
That's what I don't. That's why I'm going to make the exception, because I don't know if the room is technically big enough for the number of zombies that I've got listed.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to make an exception. You can hit probably. Let's say double what you would normally be able to hit.
I can hit everything.
You can hit everything.
So me a 10-foot radius would
You can hit
be
basically
20.
half of the zombies in the room.
Okay.
Because if he can hit everything, you can hit about half because you've got half of his radius. You've got a 20-foot radius, so you've got a 10-foot radius.
So
guess-
my trip point is going to be once those that get damaged go down, I will hit the group that is still like
Up.
that's saved on there. Yeah, it's still up basically.
All right. Anything stand, and once he launches, so your trigger is fireball.
Yes.
You're launching first. Elizabeth is currently having a quick little dither between her circlet of blasting and her javelin of lightning.
Ooh. Fun dinner.
I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna let her throw her 3 javelins.
First or
No, hang on. No, it's her thing. Go ahead and one second here. Yeah, it's a dark thing. Come back to me.
so do you use D6?
I've already rolled.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
I have 44 points of damage.
Incorrect. Is it 44?
44. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5s, 2 6s,
Nice. Good.
and then 2
Or-
3s.
The ones that are the 2 sixes and 2 of your 5s?
Hmm?
Yeah, no, 2 of your 6s and 2 of your 5s? Those are your best rollers.
Well, I would have just picked out the prettiest ones.
I want those.
You got what, a 19 DC now?
Hmm?
You got what, a 19 DC now?
Yeah.
Eraser. as the fireball fades, the walls are scorched and smoldering. However, there are two zombies standing next to each other, just kind of going at each other.
That's it? I don't need to cast a fifth level spell.
No.
No.
With your permission, the Terrible Trio is going to take their
Yeah,
actions first.
go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Liz-
you
I
gotta
was
figure these
expecting-
guys have either got 22 or no points of damage, depending on whether it's in it.
No, they appear completely unharmed.
So they both got 20. Wow.
Based.
Elizabeth is going to fire off her scorching, her circlet of blasting at them. I'm going to lay my sword what scorching ray does because it's unique. The other thing is not proper. She's going to target one of the zombies with a circlet of blasting as an action. 20. 19 gives me. Hit another enemy within 5 feet for half damage. Huzzah!
Oh, nice.
That's one attack. That's 8 points of damage to one zombie and 4 for the other. That's our first blast. The second ray. Hit. 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
Third one is a hit. For 11 points of damage.
Nice.
So her circlet flares to life as she mutters the words that she memorized from the inside of the band as she attuned to it. And 3 rays of fire sizzle out and just char the zombie. Oh, fudge. Oh, no. 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 No, they're dead. And it's down.
Okay.
It's done. And she's going to take her action to our second half of her action, second attack. Nothing because that's technically an attack. And that's the whole action is the spell.
Okay.
Technically.
Yeah.
It takes one action to cast the spell, not attack 3 times for one action.
Okay.
That's
fine.
her action. Victor is going to.
Unless you ask her Ryan.
Huh? That's what?
Unless you ask her Ryan.
Shots fired. So Victor is going to fire 3 arrows. No. Finnan is going to fire. He's going to do that. Because this is the time when he has assassinate. It is surprised.
Yes,
He has
yes,
advantage.
yes.
So he gets sneak attack.
Yes.
Any hit against a creature that is surprised is automatically a critical hit.
Ooh, sweet.
Which means he doubles everything. If he hits advantage. Or did not do anything when he do this one now. Oh hey!
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay.
Prince had purple rain, you got rain of dice.
Huh. It's not even a bad roll set. $53 points of damage.
Oh Mine stars.
That's why he's an assassin.
Yeah.
The other stuff is fun and all, but jeez Louise. This guy can... And that wasn't even like a high average roll.
Wow.
It was like 2 1s and a bunch, nothing over 5.
Oh, wow.
He defines sometimes the phrase ugly.
And it's so much fun.
53.
Hmm?
No. It's not good enough.
Yeah. So I didn't have to flambe anybody who got back, because nobody got back up even.
No.
Wow.
With those kind of DCs with
Yeah.
what we got did for you, they
Well, that
okay,
will-
well that
so
was
we
a
got
good
them all in the
44
surprise room?
damage to however many.
30 of them. You can see from the charred corpse remains.
Oh. Wow. That was a
That's
packed
almost
room.
as, I mean, that's about, what was it, the first time I used Fireball was against,
12 or 15 orcs.
and it wiped out all of them.
Almost all. The ones that were
And
in
it was
range.
like the...
They were spread on battle lines.
It was, we were, I think that we were expecting the whole, that particular battle to last half an hour at least, and
Yeah.
it lasted.
That was a very surprise.
Yeah, because we were ambushed on the high road.
Yes.
And womp.
Yeah.
Like, I'm bracing for, like, a serious fight here with our new 5th level people, and then all of a sudden, Firewall comes out of nowhere and mollywops half the whole band, half the war band. And I'm like, the game has changed.
Oh, I
My
didn't even
players
go, I
are
didn't even
growing
go
up.
for the biggest.
Well, no, you had, that was your biggest you had at the time. You were a 5th level
No,
player.
I'm saying that,
With this one, yes, but at the time, your biggest was 3rd level, and that's what you stomped them with.
which is 8 D6s, and that's...
Yeah. Okay,
So, we're done with...
that room.
I backed up, and then we went for it, so
So,
where did... Okay, count them
we
all
went.
for...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14.
No, I think what happened was I backed up to get to this one.
Yeah.
So we did this one
This
here.
one, now we go to here.
Here, and then we can go out
Yeah.
that way.
So, for the sake of narrative, the remaining rooms are not inhabited. However, several of them have some pretty nasty traps in them that Finnan manages to find and disarm. And as you come out, you relay the news to Arion of what's going on, and he comes in, inspects the room, looks at you all. You can see that his eyes, that's about the only thing you can see, and the bottom half of his mouth in the light that streams through the torch he carries. Just kind of, the tips just kind of go, kind of twitch a little bit as he looks at you and goes, "I've done well. I appreciate the services rendered. You will owe me a favor in the future for the fire you have brought into my abode to visit. I will call upon your services at a future date. For now, the information you seek lies with my contact at Craftsman's Rest. He will give you the information you seek." And Corinne just kind of begins shepherding you out. So, I'm assuming you all want a long rest before you go to Craftsman's Rest. So, Irion arranges for you to meet his contact on the morrow.
Excellent.
So, long rest.
Brings things
Quick.
back.
All of your spell slots restored, all of your hit points restored, all of your other stuff restored. 8 more silver pieces for the night and the meal. Yes.
8 more what?
8 more silver pieces and another day on the calendar. Okay. Life and paralyzed. Okay. And without undue difficulty, you managed to find a tavern, very high end, almost like a casino resort slash tavern kind of a thing, known as Craftsman's Rest. Upon entering, you are requested to doff your weapons.
But I need this to walk with.
The guard just kind of looks at you under his helmet and goes, "A glass staff assists you in your walking. Rangir Elrond, hero of Neverwinter, slayer of dragons.
Okay.
Get the cleric to heal your rheumatism.
Hmm?
Get the cleric to heal your rheumatism." So, as you walk in, it is a series of it's a long hallway with a series of very opulent, almost like the floor of a casino, kind of an idea. Here and here it comes down onto the floor where there's various kinds of game tables and dartboards and drinking contests of strength, and so on and so forth going on.
So is Finnan knowledgeable about this place?
Never been here.
Oh, I'm amazed.
Victor and Elizabeth have been here once when they were schmoozing. As you walk in, you can have a drink. So desire.
Is that
You can
another
engage.
silver piece or something?
Yeah, it would probably be.
Hey, do you hear this?
No, I don't.
That's the sound.
It would probably be maybe 1 silver for 2 drinks, unless you're going for the top shelf stuff.
How many?
1 silver would get you 2 drinks, unless you're going for the really top shelf stuff. At which point that would be 1 silver per drink. So
I just wanted to keep.
yeah. Are you guys drinking?
Yes.
All right. Are you drinking the regular brew? All right.
It's actually quite smooth.
Yes. Yes, it is. When we gather again, I'm going to need you guys to tell me how many drinks you have, and then what your Constitution modifier is.
I can tell you now. How
Okay.
many
We can know this now, and then we'll just recap it when we get
Okay.
back, and we'll continue where we left off. But for you guys, it would be what?
It's going to be 2 for me.
2?
I've got a +2 Constitution.
+2 Constitution. All right.
Same.
+2 Constitution.
And 2 drinks.
So you have a
Right.
+4 intoxication level, or intoxication limit. Sorry, you have a +4 intoxication limit. You have a +2 intoxication limit.
And I only went 2.
You had 2 drinks. So. First. do some more research on this before we get together again. But everyone who's watching, I appreciate you coming along on this adventure again. If you enjoy watching us, the best way to support the channel is to go purchase some merch from Nightwalker's Bazaar, link in the description. If you'd like to help the channel grow, the best way to do that is to leave a like, drop a comment on what you did or didn't like, or what you'd like to see us do in the future, or perhaps what merch you'd like to see in the future. And then share it on social media so everyone can see what you're doing, talk to your friends about it, hype the channel up so they'll come watch it and subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't already, turn on post notifications with the bell to all notifications so that you can know when we're posting new videos. And as always, stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.